It's one of the most recognizable sights in all of America's national parks, the massive Half Dome, granite rock rising above Yosemite in California. It soars nearly a mile from the valley floor, an inviting adventure for hikers and climbers, but there is trouble at Half Dome. After 3 climbers died inside a year, park rangers now considering limiting access to one of America's great treasures. Jonathan Hunt with the news live tonight at Yosemite. Jonathan.
Trace, it is a grueling 17-mile round-trip hike, culminating in a death-defying final 400-foot ascent up a sheer granite rock face with only a couple of ancient steel cables to pull yourself up by. So is it too tough for the average hiker? The only way to find out was to attempt it ourselves. Sunrise over Half Dome reveals not just the beauty of this iconic rock, but also just how difficult a hike it is. It is one of the most formidable, most famous, and occasionally most dangerous hikes in all the world. And we're about to find out just how difficult it is. And it is a tough hike even before you get anywhere near the Half Dome and its famous or infamous cables. You gonna get me up the cables?
I will try. If I have to pull you up.
Ever taken a man my age up there?
No.
I'm very old.
Oh, yes. I can see that.
Thank you. All right, let's go. Thousands of tourists, young and old, fit and fat, do this every year, and for good reason. The view from up here certainly is spectacular. It's been a long slog, but I can see why people make such an effort to get up here. I mean, the view from up there is probably even better. But you think I'm climbing that thing? You gotta be kidding. The sight of those cables and the fearsome final 400 feet was just too much for me. Oh, man. But the Fox crew made it, as did other hikers, with varying degrees of fear.
Pretty intense, pretty steep.
Super hard and very scary going up.
Never again. For sure, never again.
And Trace, you are looking live once again now at the top of Half Dome. National Parks Service officials say they do not want to restrict public access to that peak. They say hikers should simply exercise common sense. Don't push yourself too hard. And if you're scared, like me, don't be afraid to wimp out, as my colleagues told me I did. Trace?
The daring, dangerous Jonathan Hunt live for us in Yosemite, California.